Hello, my name is Dr. Ian Dunbar. Most dog training programs have a single host, even though there are nearly as many ways to train dogs as there are dog trainers. That's why we'll be featuring a different trainer each week on America's Dog Trainer.
Hi, I'm Mel Bussey Silverman. I'm the co-owner of Training Tracks Canine Learning Station, along with my husband, Jeff. And I was lucky enough to be able to actually find a husband who loved dog training as much as I did, although I had to import him from another state. We have two full-service training facilities, one here in the little town of College Corner, where we live, and the other in a suburb of Cincinnati. We offer everything from puppy head start to private lessons to behavioral modification, and we specialize in aggression. It was about 12 years ago, and I was preparing to get Maggie, and I was reading all these books about what to do when you bring your dog home. And I'd had plenty of dogs before, but I was starting to realize as I was reading these books just exactly how much bad information there was out there, and how common wisdom is not wisdom at all, more like old wives' tales. And I realized that most people thought things about dogs that were completely wrong. Actually, at first, trying to solve her issues, I made a lot of mistakes, and I used a lot of methods that were not helpful to her and actually made her aggression worse. They were not appropriate for Maggie. And luckily, I ended up talking to the right trainers. I went to conferences and ended up finding the right books that really helped me find methods that were not confrontational, but actually helped me build a partnership with Maggie to help be her partner to get her through her fears. And to me, that's what dog training is all about, is about becoming partners with your dog and working with them together towards a common goal. And training should be fun for both you and for your dog. Well, for new dog owners, I believe that I would tell them to go ahead and get started training right away, because this way the dog doesn't have a chance to develop bad behaviors, but instead can form good habits right from the start. And it's important to find a trainer that you're comfortable with. And if you work with a trainer, it's often a lot easier than doing it on your own, because a trainer can help guide you and help you to avoid making a lot of the mistakes that are really easy to make. To find a trainer, you can go to the Association of Pet Dog Trainers website, www.apdt.com, and click on Trainer Search. And that'll help you find a great trainer near you. Today, we're going to talk about ways to use rewards other than food. Food is a great reward for training, especially for teaching new behaviors and working in new and exciting places. But we don't always want to rely on food, and we won't always have it available. So one way to reduce our reliance on food, and the focus of this video, is to use rewards other than food. We like to call them real-life rewards, using things the dog want in the course of a normal day to reinforce the behaviors that we like. So let's get started.
Hi, Mel.
Hi. Well, hello. Hi, Rocket. We're here with Elizabeth and her dog Rocket, a 2-year-old golden, to work through a few of her issues. What's the biggest problem you're having?
Rocket just won't do anything for me unless I have a treat in my hand.
Oh, so he's a show me the money dog.
Definitely.
He says, I might do it. What do you got? So, well, what we can do, and one of the things we're going to work on today, is to use what we call real-life rewards, things the dog wants throughout the course of a normal day. And we can use all those things as rewards rather than just giving them for free. So, for example, the dog wants you to open the door to let him out. Ask for a sit first. When he sits, then you reward by opening the door. The dog wants you to open the car door. You can ask for a downstay first. The dog wants you to set down the water bowl. You can ask for some other trick. If the dog wants you to toss the ball, maybe you get a little bit of healing and then reward with a toss of the ball. So it's all about using real life rewards, and what Rocket will learn is that you control the entire universe, you control everything, and that he needs to listen to you to get the things that he wants.
Sounds good.
Yes. Get it. Good boy, Rocket. Get it. Good. Good, Rocket. We're going to teach Rocket to get me to open the door that he needs to sit. Rocket, Sit. Good. And let's see if he can remain sitting. Every time he gets up, I'm going to shut that door. So he can show a little self-control. Okay! Rocket, do you want to go outside? Very good. Good. And every time he gets up, I'm going to remove my hand from the door. Rocket, sit. If he doesn't sit, he doesn't get to go out. Rocket, sit. Good boy. Good. Stay. Okay! I waited till he showed a little bit of self-control, and then I rewarded him by opening the door. Rocket, sit. Stay. Good boy. Good. Okay! So we've taught Rocket to sit and to stay while we opened the door just a crack before we released him. As he gets better and better, we're gradually going to up the ante and ask for just a little bit more before he's allowed to actually go out, until we can actually be saying sit, stay, and opening the door all the way before we release him to go outside. Now, getting a leash on a crazy canine who's psyched to go for a walk can be quite a chore, but it's a great way to use a life reward, getting the leash put on, in exchange for behavior that we want, sitting calmly. Rocket, are you ready? Rocket. So I'm going to wait. Rocket, Rocket, Rocket! You want to go? You want to go? Sit. He has to remain seated while I approach him with the leash, and as soon as he gets up. Rocket. Good. He has to remain seated while I clip the leash on. Okay, good dog. Oh, and you want to go for a walk? Sit. Good boy. As soon as he sits, I'm going to start reaching towards his collar. But if he gets up, I'm going to immediately pull the leash away with a flourish until he can hold a sit long enough for me to clip on the leash. Okay, let's go! Get. Now, one reward that's extremely high value and often overlooked is the opportunity to greet other people and dogs. Social interaction can be a very powerful motivator. But most owners allow the dogs to control the interaction, and they let the dog pull them to the object of their desire.
Oh, good boy. Hello. Who's a good puppy?
When this happens, not only has the owner lost control of the situation, but has also squandered a fantastic opportunity to use social interaction as a reward for obedience. Now we're going to teach Rocket how to be a little more mannered for his greetings. And we're going to start small and gradually work our way up. First, he's going to learn that in order to have the ability to go say hello, he has to do something simple, like sit or look at me. So as much as he wants to get to the stranger, it's not going to happen until I get some kind of behavior that I want.
Hi, Rocket.
Okay, go say hi.
Hi, buddy.
Rocket, sit. Good boy. Okay, go say hi.
Good boy.
I like using the words go say hi to kind of mark the behavior that I like and teach him that I am allowing him to go say hello as a reward. Now, as Rocket is successful, we're going to gradually up the ante and ask for a little more each time in order for him to be allowed to go say hello. Who's that,
Hi,
Rocket? Rocket, sit. Rocket, sit. Good boy, stay. Okay, go say hello.
Good boy. Here's a toy. Good boy.
With a little practice, you'll have a dog who will pay attention to you and sit and stay whenever a stranger wants to say hello. When we return, we'll talk about utilizing one of the most useful and motivating rewards out there, play.